Bruce Lee had one rival who pushed him harder than anyone. The day they stopped competing and started collaborating changed martial arts forever. Oakland, California, December 1964. Bruce Lee's Junfan Gung Fu Institute sits above a grocery store on Broadway. Small space, wooden floors, heavy bag, wooden dummy, nothing fancy. But this is where something revolutionary is happening. Bruce is teaching martial arts differently. No traditional forms, no ancient rituals, just what works, just truth. Tonight, a man walks through the door. Late 20s, Chinese, well-dressed, traditional silk jacket. His posture screams confidence. He looks around the school with barely concealed contempt. "You're Bruce Lee?" he asks in Cantonese. "I am. I'm Wong Jack Man. From the Chinese Benevolent Association. We need to talk." Bruce knows who Wong Jack Man is. Traditional kung fu master. Highly skilled. Connected to the conservative Chinese martial arts community in San Francisco. The community that hates what Bruce is doing. Teaching kung fu to non-Chinese students. Rejecting traditional forms. Claiming classical martial arts don't work. "What do you want to talk about?" Bruce asks. "You need to stop teaching non-Chinese students. You're disrespecting our traditions. Prostituting our sacred art. Martial arts doesn't belong to one race. Truth is universal. Anyone serious about learning deserves to be taught." Wong's face hardens. "If you won't stop, I'll make you stop. Is that a challenge?" "Yes. Fight me. If you win, keep teaching. If I win, you close your school and stop disrespecting our traditions." Bruce should refuse. This is a trap. Even if he wins, the traditional community will never accept him. But Bruce Lee doesn't walk away from challenges. Never has. Can't start now. "When?" Bruce asks. "Now." They clear the space. Students gather, witnesses. This will be private but not secret. Whatever happens tonight will ripple through the martial arts community for decades. The fight is brutal, messy, not the clean choreography of movies. Real combat. Wong uses traditional stances, classical techniques. Bruce uses his developing style, direct, economical, practical. They clash, grapple, strike, neither dominating, both skilled, both determined. The fight lasts 3 minutes, maybe 4. Ends with Bruce pinning Wong. Not a knockout, not a submission, just positional control. Bruce could continue, could hurt Wong, could humiliate him. But he stops. "It's over," Bruce says, breathing hard. "I won. Now leave." Wong gets up, face showing shame, defeat, rage. He leaves without a word. Bruce thinks it's finished. He won, he proved his point. He can continue teaching. But something bothers him. The fight wasn't clean, wasn't easy. Wong was skilled, really skilled, and Bruce struggled more than he expected. That night, Bruce can't sleep, not from adrenaline, from realization. He won, but barely. If Wong was better prepared, if the fight lasted longer, if Bruce's endurance failed, the outcome could have been different. Bruce realizes he's not as complete as he thought. His martial arts has gaps, weaknesses, areas where traditional training might actually be superior, areas where he needs to improve. But what happened next changed everything Bruce thought he knew about rivals and competition. Instead of celebrating his victory, Bruce starts analyzing his weaknesses. Where did Wong succeed? What techniques gave Bruce trouble? What can he learn from this fight? Bruce calls Dan Inosanto, his student, his friend, his training partner. "The fight with Wong," Bruce says. "I won, but I learned something. I'm not as good as I need to be. My endurance failed. My footwork got sloppy. I relied too much on aggression and not enough on strategy. I need to improve." "You won," Dan points out. "Winning isn't the same as being complete. Wong showed me my weaknesses. I should thank him for that." "Are you actually going to thank him?" Bruce thinks. Maybe. 3 months later, Bruce sees Wong at a martial arts demonstration. They haven't spoken since the fight. The martial arts community expects tension, drama, ongoing rivalry. Instead, Bruce walks up to Wong, extends his hand. "That fight taught me things," Bruce says, "about my weaknesses, about areas I need to improve. Thank you for pushing me." Wong looks shocked. "You're thanking me? You won." "Winning the fight doesn't mean I was perfect. You showed me gaps in my training. That's valuable, more valuable than victory." Wong hesitates, then takes Bruce's hand. "You showed me something too. that traditional forms aren't enough. That real fighting requires adaptation. I've been thinking about that for months. Want to train together? Bruce asks. Not as rivals, as students. We can learn from each other. And just like that, the rivalry ends. They start training together. Bruce learns traditional techniques from Wong. Wong learns Bruce's practical approach. They push each other, challenge each other, make each other better. The martial arts community is confused. Weren't they enemies? Wasn't there this huge fight? This bitter rivalry? Now they're friends? Training partners? What changed? What changed is both men realized. Rivalry limits growth. Collaboration expands it. Trying to defeat each other meant staying in competition mindset. Learning from each other meant entering student mindset. And student mindset is where real growth happens. Their friendship becomes legendary. They train together for years, exchange ideas, develop techniques. Wong becomes one of Bruce's closest friends, not despite their fight. Because of it, the competition pushed them together. The rivalry revealed mutual respect. The conflict became connection. Years later, after Bruce dies, Wong is asked about their relationship. People remember the fight, Wong says. They forget everything that came after. Bruce and I fought once, but we trained together for years. The fight lasted minutes. The friendship lasted a lifetime. Which matters more? Do you regret challenging him? No. That fight needed to happen. We needed to test each other, to prove ourselves, to find out who was better. But after that, after the answer was revealed, we needed to move beyond competition. Bruce understood that faster than I did. He reached out, extended his hand, turned an enemy into a brother. That's real strength, not defeating rivals, transforming them into allies. The fight between Bruce Lee and Wong Jack Man is famous, but the friendship that followed is the real story. The lesson isn't about who won, it's about what happened after. Two rivals who became brothers, two competitors who became collaborators, two men who realized the real victory wasn't defeating each other, it was growing together. That's the story people forget. The rivalry that became brotherhood. The fight that became friendship. The competition that transformed into collaboration. Bruce Lee's greatest victory wasn't pinning Wong Jack Man in it was turning that rival into a brother for life.